It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
DeAndre Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. Won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Swift, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Three plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, 2nd in the league in passing a season ago.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly helped him achieve that goal.
Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Lions first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. try to throw again. Here's Williams. This pass caught. Right side, it's Allen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Throw it again. It's Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Throwing again, Williams. Toward the sideline, he's got Allen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This one caught at the 4.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Williams to the air once more. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it, and the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. First and 10. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
From that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, first and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On first down, it's Goff. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. One more time for Montgomery. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Montgomery. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, Montgomery. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now Montgomery. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.